CertPunch practice round for PMP certification exam prep course. 22 questions. Read the prompt, choose the best answer before the reveal, then listen for the exam logic behind it. Let's begin. Question 1 of 22. The Agile project team has decided to do one of the features from the product backlog. The single feature will take 6 weeks to complete and will be reviewed by the customer. What actions should the Agile project manager take next? Option A, inform the team they need to conduct the daily stand-up meetings. Option B, inform the team 6 weeks is too long and they will need to decompose that feature into smaller increments. Option C, inform the customers of the 6 weeks duration. Option D, arrange the workspace for the team members to get started. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option B. Exam logic. The correct answer proves that agile iterations must be decomposed into smaller increments. The trap is the duration, which signals the need to break down the work into sprints. Question 2 of 22. While building an agile space, the project manager would like to implement a tool that will allow the team to keep track of the flow of work while limiting the work in progress. What tool best meets these requirements? Option A, whiteboard. Option B, Kanban development. Option C, Gantt chart. Option D, burn down charts. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option B. Why it works. The correct answer proves that Kanban is designed to visualize workflow and limit work in progress. The other tools serve different purposes, like tracking progress or managing time. Question 3 of 22. Your company has decided to roll out a new Wi-Fi network for the staff. The sponsor has informed you that encryption on the network is mandatory. Where will the project manager document that the encryption was mandated by the sponsor? Option A, project scope statement. Option B, requirements documentation. Option C, scope baseline. Option D, requirements traceability matrix. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is option D. Key cue. The correct answer proves that the requirements traceability matrix links requirements to their sources. The other options contain requirements, but not their origins. Question 4 of 22. The product owner has informed the project manager that all items in the product backlog are valuable, and they should all get done. How should the Agile project manager respond? Option A, prioritize the items himself. Option B, agree with the product owner and try to immediately complete as many of the backlog items as possible. Option C, inform the project team that all items should get done immediately. Option D, educate the product owner on the benefits of prioritizing the product backlog. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option D. Behind the answer. The correct answer proves that the Agile project manager must educate stakeholders on prioritization. The distractors misrepresent Agile roles, as the product owner owns prioritization. Question 5 of 22. The project team is currently working on an advertising project. They have completed a few of the activities, which includes writing the script for the commercial. Once the team completes an activity, what should they do next? Option A, update work performance data. Option B, close project or phase. Option C, update project sponsor. Option D, update the project manager. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option A. Reasoning? The correct answer proves the immediate step after work completion is to document progress in work performance data. The trap distractor suggests premature project closure before all work is done. Question 6 of 22. The project team is working with the customers to write the user stories. The customers have refused as they claim this would add no value to the project. What would be the best step to resolve this? Option A, have the team write the user stories. Option B, educate the users why the user stories are valuable. Option C, Ask the Agile project manager to write the user stories. Option D, inform them user stories may not be needed. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option B. What the exam tests here? The correct answer proves the Agile principle of educating stakeholders on value. The trap distractor suggests deferring to a role or discontinuing a core Agile practice. Question 7 of 22. While working on an Agile project, the team receives a request from the customer to deploy the software as soon as the iteration is done. The customer has already checked the completed part of the software and has accepted it. The team has refused to deploy the software. What best explains the team's refusal? Option A, the iteration needs to be closed. Option B, the iteration is part of a release. Option C, the iteration took too long. Option D, the iteration has many errors. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is option B. Exam logic. The correct answer proves the distinction between iterations and releases in Agile. The elimination cue is that the customer's acceptance implies no errors, invalidating the distractors. Question 8 of 22. Team members Mark and Bill are currently experiencing conflict in the office move project. Mark believes that it would be best if they move the furniture first and then the computers, whereas Bill believes it's best to move the computers and then the furniture. This conflict is causing a serious delay to the project, and both Mark and Bill have decided they will make a decision on what to move first at a later date. What conflict resolution technique best describes this scenario? Option A, withdrawal. Option B, postponing. Option C, compromise. Option D, accommodating. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option A. Why it works. This question tests the withdrawal conflict resolution technique. The act of postponing the decision to a later date is a direct match for withdrawal, whereas compromise would require immediate agreement. Question 9 of 22. The project manager has met with the project team and has informed them that his team performance assessments are done, and he would like to speak with each of them individually about the results. What process group is this? Option A, monitoring and controlling. Option B, initiating. Option C, planning. Option D, executing. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option D. Key cue. This question tests the executing process group. Performance assessments and one-on-one coaching are direct activities associated with managing the team during the execution phase. Question 10 of 22. While working on the network upgrade project, the project manager receives many ideas about what to include in the project. The ideas seem to be very scattered and not logically grouped. What tool can best help the project manager group these ideas? Option A, ideas matrix. Option B, affinity diagrams. Option C, histograms. Option D, flowchart. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option B. Behind the answer. This question tests the affinity diagrams tool. The specific purpose of an affinity diagram is to organize a large number of unstructured ideas into logical groupings for analysis. Question 11 of 22. A project manager has just taken over an Agile project that is about 50% complete. The project manager is currently reviewing the product backlog and notices the requirements are not in an order he understands. How is the product backlog prioritized? Option A, by cost. Option B, by schedule. Option C, by regulation. Option D, by value. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is option D. Reasoning. This question tests Agile product backlog prioritization. The fundamental principle is prioritization based on value to the customer or business. not secondary factors like cost or schedule. Question 12 of 22. Senior management would like your project to have as few risks as possible. Which of the following contracts best meets their criteria? Option A, fixed price. Option B, cost reimbursable. Option C, cost plus fixed fee. Option D, time and material. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option A. What the exam tests here? The correct answer, fixed price, demonstrates the lowest risk for the buyer. A contract's risk distribution is a key consideration for stakeholders prioritizing budget certainty. Question 13 of 22. During a new workstation rollout project, a stakeholder asked for a change to some of the software being installed. The change was submitted to the Change Control Board, but was rejected due to the high increase in cost of the software being requested. What should the project manager do next? Option A, resubmit the change request for additional consideration. Option B, update the change log. Option C, update the issue log. Option D, perform additional analysis on the requested change. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option B. Exam logic. The correct answer confirms documentation is required for all change decisions. Updating the change log provides a formal record of the rejection, which is a core project management task. Question 14 of 22. After a project manager is assigned to the project with the project charter, he continues to identify the stakeholders on the project. In this process, he creates the stakeholder register. Which of the following statements about the stakeholder register is false? Option A, it's updated throughout the project. Option B, it's only updated in the initiating phase of the project. Option C, it contains a list of all stakeholders on the project. Option D, it classifies the stakeholders. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option B. Why it works. The correct answer identifies a key project management principle. The stakeholder register is a living document, updated continuously as new stakeholders are identified. Question 15 of 22. The project manager decided to assign each team member on a project to no more than one activity at a time. This way, the team doesn't get burned out and can work at a steady pace. The schedule may increase due to this policy, which is okay with the sponsor. What technique best describes this action? Option A, resource movement. Option B, resource crashing. Option C, resource equalization. Option D, resource leveling. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is option D. Key cue. The correct answer defines the purpose of a common scheduling technique. Resource leveling smooths resource allocation to eliminate overallocation at the cost of extending the schedule. Question 16 of 22. As an agile project manager, you have encountered many issues with the product owner. The product owner has refused to prioritize the product backlog, stating that all items are equally important. After educating the product owner about the value of prioritization, he still refuses. What should the agile project manager do? Option A, prioritize the product backlog for the product owner. Option B, replace the product owner. Option C, continue to educate the product owner. Option D, have the team prioritize the product backlog. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option C. Behind the answer, the correct answer shows coaching as a primary responsibility of an agile leader. The project manager's role is to guide and educate stakeholders on agile principles until they are adopted. Question 17 of 22. Project manager Mark is currently working on a new office automation project and is consistently being asked for updates and meetings with the project sponsor. Mark informs the sponsor that the constant meetings disrupt his work and his project is starting to fall behind schedule. The sponsor responds by saying that is his management style. What best describes the sponsor's management style? Option A, Theory X. Option B, Theory Z. Option C, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Option D, Theory Y. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option A. Reasoning. The correct answer proves Theory X, a micromanagement style based on distrust. The distractors are eliminated by recognizing Theory Y's trust-based approach and the other concepts' unrelated focus. Question 18 of 22. While building the Agile space for new Agile team, which of the following tools should the project manager ensure is available to all of them? Option A, private offices with virtual meeting software. Option B, a big screen monitor with the latest Kanban software. Option C, a whiteboard. Option D, a network-enabled project management software. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option C. What the exam tests here? The correct answer proves whiteboard, a key low-tech tool for collaboration. The trap is distractors with high-tech solutions that hinder face-to-face engagement. Question 19 of 22. The project manager is conducting a presentation with a few of the senior stakeholders, and they are not happy with the progress of the project. The project manager has informed them that the delay is due to a contractor that was affected by a major flood a few weeks ago. What process does this best describe? Option A, manage communication. Option B, control communication. Option C, conduct communication. Option D, plan communication management. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is option A. Exam logic. The correct answer proves that this is about actively engaging stakeholders with project updates. Options C and D are distractors that name non-existent processes. Question 20 of 22. After many years of following the Agile principles, the project team has implemented a few new methods in addition to the Agile methods in order to increase the efficiency of the project. This will be known as Option A, process tailoring. Option B, non-Agile processes. Option C, hybrid processes. Option D, process analysis. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option A. Why it works. The correct answer defines the process of customizing a methodology. Option B is a distractor that labels the new methods incorrectly. Question 21 of 22. The project manager has just identified a new regulation that can possibly delay the project significantly. The project manager has added this new regulation to the risk register. What should the project manager do next with this risk? Option A, request more funds to finish the project on time. Option B, inform the project sponsor. Option C, come up with a response to the delay in the project schedule. Option D, conduct a qualitative and quantitative assessment. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option D. Key Q. The correct answer proves the process of analyzing risks before developing a response. Option A is a distractor that jumps to a response without analysis. Question 22 of 22. While working on the workstation upgrade project, the project sponsor informs the team that they have to stop the project immediately and start working on a router upgrade project. The sponsor wants the router upgrade project to start in as little as 2 days. What should the project manager do next? Option A, write the charter for the new router upgrade project. Option B, get an authorized project charter for the router upgrade project. Option C, inform the sponsor that the router upgrade project plan will take more than 2 days. Option D, conduct the close project or phase process for the current project and write the final report. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option D. Behind the answer. The correct answer proves the required procedure for project termination. Option C is a distractor that addresses the new project instead of closing the old one.